My name is Elifie Blackburn. I'm the Environmental Manager for the University of Newcastle. We're here at the Ourimbah campus. The site is quite unique. It has about 116 hectares, and of which about 2/3 are bushland. And the other unique feature is that there is a creek transecting the campus.
I'm Cameron Farrell. I'm the on-site supervisor for this Community Environment Network Bush Regen team. I'm not one for the office. I find this my office. 2 hectares of riparian zone is my office, and yeah, it's just a passion. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, the CMA project involved restoration and bush regeneration on about 2 hectares of riparian corridor. The main target weeds were Mickey Mouse plant, lantana and short-lived privet. They got removed pretty much in the whole 2 hectares, and we also planted 200 native species, tube stock, bangalow palms. There's also cabbage tree palms and some wattles. There's also blue gum planted. So overall, very positive outcome considering the terrain. There's some very steep embankments that the bush regeneration team managed to overcome, and some of the other problems that nature throws at you, like leeches and ticks and all those sort of things. But yes, no barriers for the bush regeneration team, so it was an excellent work.
Yeah, the outcomes are pretty good. A lot of natural regen operating coming up once the weeds have been removed. Yeah, very thoroughly enjoyed the project. I would like to extend it further. There's lots more to do further up the hill, but yeah, very positive with the outcomes.
I was the project supervisor for the bush regeneration site here on the Ourimbah campus. We needed help through funding, which gladly we got through the CMA. The key challenges and things that I would learn from this project was that even though it looked daunting, it can be successful. There was banks of lantana that you think that you couldn't get through with a bulldozer, but with the ingenuity and the dedication of the staff, they got through it.
What I'd like to see happen here is that we continue up the catchment. We've sort of undertaken the bush regeneration at the very bottom of the catchment, and I'd like to move up to the very top of the catchment and the bushland all around it to control the weeds, to get on top of the woody weeds and the herbaceous weeds that infest that bushland, and to make it a self-sustaining bushland that is healthy, that is functioning and free of weeds.
The environment to me is where we all live. The birds, the animals, people come to enjoy it. It's just a passion.
To me, I've got a very simple approach to why we need to look after the environment, and that is that we need clean air, clean water and clean soil to survive.
Well, the Central Coast over the last 30 years has been extensively developed. Roads, schools, buildings, houses, and little pockets of this native bush remain. And I think it's very important that we keep it, and we eradicate the non-native species, keep the biodiversity of the bushland intact, and we just save it for future generations.
I just want to make a statement about the funding and the importance that CMA gets funding from the state and the federal government for us to be able to continue on. I think that is just so critical that this is happening, because a lot of landholders, including us, we would not be able to undertake our work unless we get funded. The resources are always constrained. They're constrained in terms of budgets, but they're also constrained in terms of expertise. And for us, it's just important, if we wanted to continue with that work, it is important that CMA gets adequately resourced with revolving funds so that we can carry out the work and achieve the outcomes that we're looking forward to implementing.